Coach, you came back and then you play a couple on the road. You come back and you feel good because it was a close game yesterday, or just how did you feel about the assessment of what you gained from it?
I mean, we're really not in the business of moral victories. We're a way better team than that. But it's a hard team. I liked our response from kind of the mess that we made in Toronto, and we gave ourselves a chance to win that game. I thought we did a lot of things we talked about doing. You just got to avoid the couple 3-minute periods of bad play against a really, really good team. They make you pay for it. But I liked our spirit. We competed. Our guys didn't get their head get down, let their head get down when they easily could have. So there was a lot of good things to take away from it.
Dillingham, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean it's keeps growing every day. Loved his competitiveness on defense. Offensively, I thought it was really like the first time we kind of saw the whole game. We look different when he's on the floor. It gives us a change of speed. He was instrumental in helping us come back into that game. So, this is all part of the growth. So,
Chris, do you see a little similarity in his game with, it seemed like several times over the last couple of years when you guys were in a little rut, J-Mac was a guy who came in and sped up. Now he shoots it better and things, but do you see a little bit of
that's a good comp. I haven't thought about it, but now that you brought it up, just a guy who gives us some juice, changes the pace. I mean, J-Mac was such a great possessions guy. He get long rebounds and steals and stuff like that, but he would get everybody involved. Definitely, it was a great comp.
What did you see defensively? Because they hit a lot of threes, but you got them at 107. I mean, that's a pretty.
I mean, they had 8 threes, 4 in transition, and 4 off the second chance points. I mean, we got to be better in those areas. Those 2 areas that we've been inconsistent in all season. There were 3 long rebounds that just turned into shovel it to the guy next to you threes, and there was one I thought they were all really good defensive possessions. We just didn't get the rebound. So I don't know how many threes they hit. Was it 20 or something?
21.
21. Yeah. So 1/3 of them came in that area. They're always going to make some just rise up and hit over you. You got to live with those that go in, but I thought in the half court we were really good. Yeah, we had some, they pick on you a little bit here and there. They give you a lot of things to try to solve, but I thought for the most part we just kind of worked our way through it and adjusted along the way.
You guys, switching seemed to activate a lot of guys defensively. Is that something you can lean on more, or does that just have to be matchup dependent?
I think we can lean on it more. I mean, I've been, for the most part, I've been pleased with a lot of our on-ball switch. It's just been our second line when we switch. When our on-ball hasn't been there, it's our low man hasn't been that consistent. Whether it be the second unit, just don't have the consistency of the habit, or Rudy just kind of hesitant. So, but I thought that was our best low man game of the season. We were there early and often, and every time that we needed to.
Houston tomorrow, starting report.
I mean, it's just a team on the come. They play hard. They're super physical. They're off to a good start this season. They're going to be a handful. They got the confidence of a young team that's growing. We know what that looks like ourselves, having gone through that process. But we got a chance to get some games on our home floor right now, so we're looking forward to that.
Rudy really imposed himself against a smaller team yesterday.
Yeah.
It seemed like what are the repeatable ways you want to see Rudy punish teams?
Yeah, dominate the offensive glass when they want to put smalls on them. Obviously, there's times that he'll have a mismatch in the post, or in the paint, we can throw it in there. We got to do a better job of finding those opportunities. They often lead to fouls, which is great for us. Gets us into the bonus quicker. We certainly trust Rudy's free throw shooting. So I just be big in all the ways that you can be. Biggest.
Jaden's kind of inconsistencies of the 3-point shot continue. Do you wait for that to turn, or does it hit a point where you start to try to do different things where he's not finding himself in the same position on the floor?
Well, I'd probably, we could get him cutting more and maybe playing him a dunker. But when you have Rudy on the floor, you're kind of limited in the places that you can employ him. But we feel confident that the shooting will come back.
Is Mike's injury one that could keep him out
day to day. There's no real update on it right now. So waiting to hear. Actually, as I know he was supposed to see some medical people today.
If he's out, what are the things that need to be picked up around or in his place?
Yeah, I mean, listen, like, you know, the kind of make the right play mentality, like, just to unlock shots for others. I think, like, sometimes, you know, the ball's in. Of course, we want it in Ant's hands. We want it in Julius' hands early, but you know, they got to still trust the actions of the offense to kind of get everybody else involved, and then it'll come back enough times. So it just gives us a different look as well, you know. So.
Chris, has that been a little surprise this season that the assist numbers are where they're at?
I mean, not really. We haven't shot the ball particularly well.
Well, effective field goal percentage is pretty high, right?
Yeah, but you said raw assists are down?
Or an assist percentage as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, we have two guys that are trying to create a lot of their own offense right now, and when they do kick it out, the shots haven't been falling all that much. So it makes sense. I don't see it as, like, part of a problem necessarily, if that makes sense to you.
Do you think this might be a low assist team in general?
Huh?
Do you think it might be a low assist team in general?
It could very well be, you know. Certainly if you're not making shots, you know. So, you know, we don't get some transition baskets which lead to a handful of assists. Like, there's like areas that will keep us as a low assist team. So.
Do you care if you're a low assist team or not? Does it matter?
I mean, I care that we win. Because we have 2 assists a night or win. I mean, ideally you want to move the ball and create easy shots. Of course, yeah, you want a lot of assisted field goals. It's indicative of a team that's sharing the ball. But you know, I don't like lose sleep over those things.
You know, this sounds being bad, but you see a lot of players here that don't play much during the games. How do you make a decision as to who stays up and who's better off playing the G League? And do some guys get more out of just practicing with NBA teams?
Yeah, I mean, these guys are up because they have a break down in a few days break down in Iowa where they don't play a game, so it's always just to get them back here. You know, generally the front office leads on those decisions. You know, they ask me who I feel like may be in or out of the rotation on the horizon, so it gives us an idea, you know, of the window that we have to send guys down. But we're pretty committed. We really this year very committed to sending guys down, keeping them down, just so they can get playing time. I think the bringing back and forth all the time kind of interrupts their development.